The glow up is never for them. It's always to remind you that you are that girl, that queen, that bitch, okay? This version of me is too expensive for your jealousy. You can't afford it. Welcome to Never Give These Losers Pussy, the sacred sound chamber for my ascending goddesses, emerging empresses, and beautifully bruised butterflies who are ready to become the baddest versions of themselves. I'm your host, Divine Ruler Ororo Snow, enchantress of power, seduction, and absolute control, founder of the House of Divine Command, and the voice in your head reminding you that just because they fumbled you doesn't mean you dropped the ball. You're the creator of this damn game. Today's sermon, it's not for the faint-hearted, as always. Today's word is for the baddest bitches who need a little pick-me-up, because bad bitches have bad days too. We get tricked, mind-fucked, and sometimes even walked over by weaker, miserable whores that wish they could be us. But the difference between you and those bum-ass bitches is you will always shine. Because today we're talking about the glow-up that is inevitable for you. We're talking about the hate that fake bitches you know have and will try to project onto your light. We're talking about the unidentified mutts and the miserable unidentified women who hate to see you win. Let's begin. You ever notice how quiet they get when you start doing better? This literally just happened to me like 2 days ago, but it's okay. How they never offer help, just hateful comments and reactions disguised as fake shade or I'm playing, or fucking just flat out hate or silence. Not because they're proud that their friend is bossing up and doing well for herself, but because they're not the one with the shine. And now they're plotting on how to keep you as miserable as they are, because your elevation is a threat. Your shine puts a spotlight on their stagnancy, and your power, it doesn't ask for permission. It just arrives and takes up space, suffocating their weak bitch energy. Let's be clear. Losers don't hate you glow up because it's loud. They hate it because it's proof that you are that girl. The girl they wish they were or could have been, or the woman they wish they could have. Your glow up is proof that you meant it when you said you were done settling, when you said that you were going to get that Lambo truck and you were going to make $1 million and you were going to make a podcast and you were going to become a model or an actress or a dom. Your glow up is proof that you meant it when you said that you were going to go get it, that you don't accept no for an answer because you control your reality, not a job you clock into or a loser-ass mutt that doesn't want to commit to you. And they hate that they no longer have access to the version of you that accepted the same moldy crumbs they are still eating, because they were too scared and complacent to make their lives better. Yeah, we all encounter those people in our lives. They're friends and family you've outgrown. So here's a revelation, my darling. Your growth, your power, your beauty, your bounce back, it's all a mirror. It's a reflection of your inner desires and co-creation with the universe. And people who don't want to see themselves through your new reflection will try to shatter the glass instead of healing what's making them insecure. The adage is, misery loves company, and it's lonely at the top for a reason. Those are not just cool, catchy sayings for the wealthy and the popular to seem more cool and untouchable. It is the truth of elevation. As unfortunate as it may sound, this episode isn't just about the fuckboys and mutts. It's about the frenemies you never thought would be. It's about miserable moms that settled who compare you to their broken dreams and pass it off as a joke. It's about the fake-ass sisters who secretly root for your downfall and do everything in their power to make it happen. It's about anyone who is triggered by your transformation and tries to project their negativity into your safe space. Yes, even the ones who used to clap for you in public but now whisper in jealousy behind your back. Let's talk about that one moment you realized someone you loved couldn't stomach your success. You told them you got the promotion, the gig, the new car, and they changed the subject. They acted like they didn't hear you. They scoffed and moved on. They dare not celebrate your glow up. Or how about that one time you posted that pic of your glowiest, beautiful self, and they left you on red? No compliment. No, you look so gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. No, whose son are we mind fucking and draining tonight because you are serving, bestie? No, let me take some pics of your bad bitch ass and get all the angles. None of that. Just hate. You've dropped your business, your book, your course, and they're too busy to support, to even share it on their stories, or let someone else they know who may need it, that they have a baddie friend that specializes in the business. No, instead, they said what you were creating ain't nothing. It really ain't shit. Or someone else has already created that with an eye roll. They claim to be your friends. But when did this become friendly behavior? If the same hater, friend, that is doing this to you said it was being done to them by someone else, you would be livid, pissed, ready to pull up on a bitch and be on site with it. You may have encountered these feelings and tried to sway your mind and intuition from thinking them. You may have noticed the hate and dismissed the haters from your circle. Or I may have struck a nerve in your heart that confirms what you've been feeling and don't want to admit, because you're friends with this kind of person. But darling, here's the key. They aren't truly friends with you. So the next time you have good news and you share it to someone that hates on you, this is how you react. You don't shrink in response. You a bad bitch. Bad bitches don't shrink. You don't try to make them more comfortable by making yourself smaller, i.e., comparing yourself to them in a way that makes them feel better. No, stand on your business, bitch. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Too bad. Don't ever make yourself smaller. You don't explain your wins or whys. So don't go into giving disclaimers and saying, oh, this is the only reason I have it, and downplay yourself. No, you're a bad bitch. You did that. And if they can't handle it, oh fucking well. Own your wins. One of the deepest parts of your glow up is learning to love your haters. Because no matter what you do, haters gonna hate. They've been saying that shit since the beginning of time. This isn't about revenge or shitting on anyone or thinking you're better than anyone else. And I'll be damned if you let these hating ass losers mind fuck you into thinking their projected negativity holds any weight in your glow up. Your glow up is about reverence for yourself, for your evolution, for the promise you made to the version of you who begged to get out of that situationship, who begged to get out of that poverty, who begged to change that broken identity. And using negative fueled rage from outsiders and those close to you can and should serve as an applause that you are indeed leveling up and moving forward. People rarely hate on those with nothing going for themselves, just the baddies that are having motion and making things happen for themselves. Through your self-discipline and consistency, you made it out of that rut, out of your previous circumstances, out of that terrible relationship into an amazing one. And some people will never forgive you for that. And you don't need their forgiveness. It's not your duty or life's purpose to be a people pleaser to those who claim to be your friends, but really hate that you are doing well. Use that fire to make yourself even hotter, more untouchable, more elevated than anyone could have imagined. You'll make them even more mad. And what's worse, they'll call it arrogance when you don't apologize for making your life and your values better, when really it's just your newfound audacity. The audacity to be radiant without question. The audacity to take up space without apology. And the audacity to love yourself out loud, shamelessly, without anyone's permission or approval. Your success is a sacred act of war against a world that tries to keep you broken. And every mutt who once thought he was better than you or tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough or doing too much is now watching in silence while you pass by him in heels so sharp they slice through his ego. Losers hate when you level up because it reminds them that you were and always will be that girl. And there's nothing they can do to stop you, ever. Let's move on to the mutt of the day. Today's mutt was caught lurking from a burner account, scrolling through Instagram stories of the goddess who blocked him, the same goddess he once told was too ambitious, the same goddess he once called a lot to handle. Oh no, darling. What he meant was too powerful for my little dick energy to control. And now, he's watching her build an empire without him. He sends secret likes, silent prayers, hoping she'll acknowledge his existence. But Beta, she's booked and blessed. Her pussy is preoccupied. She let go of the mutt mentally, and now her life is luxury, love, and limitless glow. To all the mutts listening, if you want to be a part of my world, you'll need more than thirst and goon energy. You'll need obedience, tribute, transparency. You'll need to kneel. Join the prayer circle and make your offering. Your wallet, your body, your worship. Now, goddess, let's get back to you. Today's command for my rising goddess is this. Take inventory. Make a list of everyone who's gone silent since you started winning. Who's taken from you and never returned the slightest favor or compliment? Who's used the word friendship as a manipulation or even hated on your success? And it could be anything. I've had people steal money by way of dinners and rent payments. I've had bitches be mad that I've gotten a nice car because they wanted the same one. I've had hoes watch other bitches try to fight me and did nothing about it. And these were all people I considered to be friends. But The hate doesn't go unnoticed or unpunished. Once your list is complete, bless them. Not with a petty text or bitchy phone call, but with your distance. If you look at your circle and you're not getting inspired, you aren't in a circle. You're in a cage. They don't deserve the new you if they didn't respect the old one, the one that was on their level. Now that you have elevated, you must protect your growth like a baby with a soft spot. Your glow up is sacred, and sacred things aren't shared with the ungrateful. Say this affirmation aloud. I do not shrink for spectators. I shine bright, for I am the sacred. Remember, gorgeous soul, you don't owe explanations to people who refuse to grow with you, even if you call them your friends, lovers, boyfriends, parents, siblings, or whatever else. You don't dim your light to keep others from feeling insecure. It is not your duty, job, or life's purpose to pacify the insecurities of others. You are divinity in motion, and they hate it because it's working. If it were them, how would they want you to react? Demand the same level, but removal is recommended. If you love this episode, subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or Substack at Never Give These Losers Pussy. And follow me everywhere at Ororo Snow or on Instagram at Soft Edge Sharp Tongue and at Gallery Ororo Snow for your daily dose of discipline, divinity, and unapologetic domination and sexy pics. Until next time, keep your crown high, your standards higher, and never give these losers pussy. Bye.